Let me know when you see LeBron do that.
Yo, what's up, guys? Day 122 of Road to 345. Let me tell you guys, the barbell is your best friend. You know why? You know what the qualities of a good friend are? They're honest and they humble you. That shit, I got fucking wrecked today. That shit was, oh my gosh. I don't know if I think it's it's definitely like a psychological fear thing. I was freaking, fuck. I was like, I just couldn't get my elbows through. And I was scared to get them through for whatever reason. And during the warm-ups, the weight was feeling good. As I was like unracking every weight up until 185, even 185, I was like, this shit is light in my hand. I'm gonna fucking throw this thing. And it felt like that for the first couple warm-ups. And then I included the fails in this video today, the failed attempts, because I can't be embarrassed to do that. It's part of the process. I got to see this stuff too. But dude, I'm like throwing up 185 to my fucking chin, and I'm just like not getting my hands under. I don't know what it is. Maybe I gotta loosen my grip a little bit so I could feel that flow. But yeah, after I failed, I only have one attempt in the video, or one set of two attempts in the video. But I went for it twice with the 185, and then the second time, it was the exact same. So I'm just like, it's tough because it's like, I know I'm fucking strong enough to throw up 200. I know I can do it. It's just a matter of the technique, not getting caught in my head and just getting those elbows through and not letting the bar crash on me. After those two attempts with the 185, I was so caught up in my head, I went all the way back down to 155, and I picked up the bar, and that shit felt like 300 pounds. And I just called it there for that one. It's tough. It's definitely tough. I will not, I won't sugarcoat it, and I'm just gonna tell you guys how I feel. So we moved from that to the bench. The bench felt okay. It felt pretty good for the first two sets, and then I think I tried to push it a little bit too much. Again, trying to make up for, in my head, trying to make up for what I didn't accomplish with the prior set. And then we still completed it, but it was just not quite there. Or it was there, it didn't feel like it was quite there. Then the box squats, you'll see a fail with the box squats in my first set. Again, trying to make up for what I did previously. But I also thought that the box squats were flying the last time I did it, so that the jump that I was making, or the weight that I was starting at, was appropriate. But yeah, once I sat down for that last rep, I knew I wasn't going to get back up, and it was definitely frustrating. Then after that, the back extent, or the hypers, I should say, it's back extensions. Those felt pretty good. I can't, just setting it up is a bitch. That shit was, I had to have one leg inside of it while the other leg dangled off to put the barbell on my back, and then took my hands off the barbell and then try to balance it while getting my other leg into the slot and then starting the set. Yeah, just a lot. I can't get too caught up though. It's part of the process. I gotta understand that. I gotta fucking stop being a little bitch. Hey, this jersey's kind of nice though, huh? I gotta save the nice shit for when I'm going big dog mode, when I'm throwing down the weights. But regardless, yeah, it's just some reflection piece away, no longer talking about the lift. Well, I guess kind of talking about the lift, but just a reflection on my own life, and some thoughts I wanted to share with you guys. I've been thinking a lot about not necessarily my purpose, but I guess my pursuits, what I'm pursuing, my passions in my life, and my where I am currently. And I think it's very fair to say that a lot of us, well, let me not talk about all of us. Let me just talk about me right now. And if you guys resonate, you resonate. Hopefully you guys could take something away from this. But I've always lived my life in a way where I didn't want to settle. I didn't necessarily want to be average. Almost like I have a fear of being average, a fear of settling. And it's very like consuming. Like it could consume my thoughts, it could consume my mentality at times, to the point where I'll have a lot of negative self-talk, or just traditionally approaches or perspectives that might not be from the outsider's perspective, it might not be I guess I'll just say the most healthy. I don't think I'm necessarily thinking or saying things in a way that's necessarily detrimental to my mental health. I think I've grown and learned how to manage it, and it's not as extreme as I know some people can get. But there are times where I'm in my head and thinking, like, there can't be another option. This has to be the way. Like, I have to do this. Like, this is almost, in a sense, this is my calling, you know? And with that, there's also the other side, where you have these thoughts of, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Should I be a little bit more realistic? And it's impossible. All these things, right? And it's very it's interesting, because it's both things are your ego. Both things are a battle of your ego. And most times with humans, the realistic, I guess, more mainstream way of thinking, that side of the ego wins. And that side shouldn't win. You'll get into a place of comfort, you'll get into a place of satisfaction, but you won't get that fulfillment in your life. And I think, as much as I may have just said that negative self-talk, certain perspectives, certain ways of thinking, that could be viewed as unhealthy or detrimental, I think there's a way for it to be manipulated and executed in a way where it's the right thing to do. Now I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking throw 500 pounds on the bar and just freaking try to throw it up. No, that's not what I'm saying. Or I'm not saying I'm gonna freaking quit my job so I could just quit my job, quit school, do all this so I could just focus on my lifting and my YouTube videos. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that it's almost like, here's a good way to say this. A lot of people in life would say that my 3-4-5, my softball, we'll just say 3-4-5 in my softball. A lot of people will say that that's my side quest, my hobbies in life, right? And my job is my job and my school. Those are the main things. Those are the driving forces of my life. But as I may have shared before in other videos, those aren't my passions. Those don't give me fulfillment. Those are gonna help me get through life, help me pay for things that I need to sustain my life. But I'm not going to get caught up in this cycle of being satisfied with that stuff and having that stuff be the driving force in my life. No, it's the other way around. It's those things are supplemental and an accessory to my life. They help me live my life, but the softball, the lifting, my actual passions, things that give me a little bit more fulfillment, any other sports endeavors, any other pursuits, those are what actually allow me to live. And I just wanted to express that to you guys, and I just wanted to remind you guys that time will go by if you just, let me start over. If you just get into this habit of having these things that help you live become the driving forces of your life, and you become satisfied with that, you're gonna come years down the line, months, years down the line, and you're gonna look back and you're gonna feel like you wasted time. You're gonna feel like, if only, you're gonna have regrets. And no one should live that way. You should continue to chase after what you want to do, what fulfills you, what actually gives you life. And just don't let it get away. Keep chasing it. Even if you never fucking get there and grab it, the chase is what keeps you alive. The chase is what gives you that fulfillment. Okay? A little bit of a longer talk today, but I just wanted to share that. These thoughts kind of sparked out of a cool little video. Not coincidentally, but incidentally, maybe that's a good word. I don't know. But I watched a cool video about Anthony Bourdain called The Fear of Being Average. If you guys want to watch that as well, it's very similar, if not kind of just regurgitation of what I just said. And it's just similar thoughts that I share and just things that I wanted to share with you guys as well. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the support as always. We're gonna get back after it. We're not gonna step backwards. Can still be a step forward so long as I have the right attitude and the right mentality about it. We're not done. We're still chasing. We're still pursuing what I want. And we're gonna do what we're set out to do. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video, okay?